What does it take to stay iconic for over 4 decades? In this video, we explore the extraordinary journeys of Madonna, Whitney Houston, and Cher, 3 women who shattered barriers, dominated pop charts, and influenced culture worldwide. We'll compare their groundbreaking moments then with their enduring impact now in 2025. From fashion to music, business to personal growth, you'll see how these legends evolved, reinvented themselves, and remain powerhouses today. Whether you danced to Like a Virgin, sang along to I Will Always Love You, or admired Cher's fearless style, this is a story of resilience, artistry, and timeless relevance. Stick with flashback fame. You'll discover how true icons never fade. In fact, they shine brighter than ever. Breaking into the industry. The early struggles vs their current status. In the 1980s and early 90s, Madonna, Whitney Houston, and Cher faced industry gatekeeping and personal challenges. Madonna fought her way through the gritty New York club scene, self-producing her first tracks. Whitney, coming from gospel roots, had to navigate expectations around race and genre when launching her pop career. Cher, known from the Sonny and Cher comedy Or, struggled to be seen as a serious solo artist and faced ageism even in her 30s. Fast forward to 2025. Madonna is recognized as the most successful female recording artist of all time, Cher as a fashion and LGBTQ icon, and Whitney's legacy continues to be honored through biopics, reissues, and posthumous accolades. Once underdogs, they are now regarded as cultural royalty whose paths transformed the very landscape of modern pop. Signature sound. Early hits vs modern influence. Each star's signature sound helped define an era. In the 80s, Madonna's infectious synth, pop tracks like Holiday and Like a Virgin became dance floor staples worldwide. Whitney's flawless vocal ballads such as Greatest Love of All and I Will Always Love You elevated pop and R&B. Cher, ever the chameleon, scored 70s folk, pop hits and re-merged with groundbreaking dance pop in the late 90s, most famously with Believe. Now in 2025, their influence is embedded in modern music. Madonna's constant genre experimentation paved the way for today's genre, fluid pop. Whitney's vocal techniques remain the gold standard, studied by countless young singers. Cher's pioneering use of auto-tune revolutionized production trends, still dominant in mainstream music. Their sounds continue to echo through contemporary artists and global playlists. Fashion and image. Style icons, then vs style was as much a part of their fame as music. Madonna's lace gloves, corsets, and toy belts turned her into a fashion provocateur in the 80s. Whitney exuded timeless elegance. Sequined gowns and soft glamour defined her stage presence. Cher dazzled with elaborate Bob Mackie costumes and pushed fashion boundaries on red carpets and TV appearances. In 2025, these icons remain fashion references. Madonna continues to collaborate with designers and embraces edgy, avant-garde looks. Cher's bold style is revered in fashion circles, and her Met Gala appearances remain unforgettable. Whitney's fashion legacy is celebrated in museum exhibitions and fashion retrospectives. From TikTok tributes to couture runways, their aesthetic influence is still fresh, proving that style, like true artistry, transcends time. Visual media, music videos, and film careers, visual storytelling elevated their global impact. In the MTV era, Madonna's provocative videos like A Prayer, Express Yourself became cultural flashpoints. Whitney starred in The Bodyguard 1992, blending film and music success like few before her. Cher broke from TV fame to win an Academy Award for Moonstruck 1987, redefining the boundaries between pop and film. In 2025, their visual legacies thrive across modern platforms. Madonna's concert films and documentaries continue to draw streaming audiences. Cher's acting career remains influential, with new generations discovering her through streaming services. Whitney's restored videos and remastered Bodyguard soundtrack find new life on streaming and in tribute projects. The visual language of pop, music videos, film crossovers, fashion films, owes much to these pioneers who continue to inspire across media. Chart success. Record-breaking hits then vs current recognition. All 3 icons shattered chart records in their prime. Madonna dominated Billboard charts with 38 top 10 hits, a record for female artists. Whitney's run of 7 consecutive No. 1 singles remains unmatched. Cher is the only artist with Billboard No. 1s across 6 decades. Today in 2025, their catalogs continue to thrive. Streaming platforms introduce their hits to younger audiences daily. Madonna's classics frequently top dance and pride playlists. Whitney's I Will Always Love You resurfaces in films, commercials, and viral videos. Cher's Believe remains a remix favorite. Beyond numbers, their chart histories now serve as industry benchmarks, proving that great music, powered by innovation and emotional connection, transcends generational divides. Their songs are as beloved in today's digital era as they were on vinyl and CD. Awards and accolades. Then Vest's legacy honors. Throughout their careers, Madonna, Whitney, and Cher amassed shelves of awards. Whitney was once the most awarded female artist in history, with multiple Grammys and AMAs. Madonna earned global honors for both music and video innovation. Cher remains one of the few entertainers with Grammy, Emmy, and Oscar wins. In 2025, their accolades continue to grow. Madonna is honored with Lifetime Achievement Awards from major cultural institutions. Cher is regularly celebrated at fashion and LGBTQ+ events and was recently the subject of a retrospective at the Smithsonian. Whitney's posthumous Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction reaffirmed her enduring place in music history. Beyond trophies, these honors now symbolize cultural impact, recognition of legacies that shaped and transcended pop music, tours and stage presence. Iconic performances. Then Vest's Now live performance was central to their fame. Madonna's Blonde Ambition Tour and Confessions Tour redefined concert choreography and stage design. Whitney's vocal-driven concerts, particularly the Bodyguard World Tour, showcased her unmatched vocal command. Cher's farewell tours, each more spectacular than the last, made her one of the highest-grossing touring female artists. In 2025, performance remains part of their legacies. Madonna still mounts visually ambitious tours, often blending political commentary and cutting-edge technology. Cher's residencies and tours continue to draw sold-out crowds. Whitney's estate now presents virtual hologram tours, bringing her voice to new audiences. Their enduring stage presence proves that great performers adapt with technology and culture, turning live music into timeless, evolving experiences. Personal struggles, public battles, then Vest's reflection and healing. Behind the fame, personal struggles often played out in public. Madonna faced intense criticism for her sexuality and politics in a conservative era. Whitney's personal life and addiction struggles became tragic tabloid fodder. Cher endured family loss, public skepticism, and industry ageism. In 2025, their stories are reframed with compassion and context. Madonna openly addresses the challenges of aging in an image-obsessed industry. Cher advocates for mental health awareness and LGBTQ+ rights. Whitney's life is now honored through sensitive biopics and documentaries that focus on her artistry and humanity, not just her struggles. Their journeys offer powerful lessons. Resilience matters, honesty heals, and legacy is shaped not by struggle alone, but by how one rises above it. Relationships with fans. Fanbase. Then Vest's Now. In the 80s and 90s, fan engagement revolved around magazines, TV appearances, and concerts. Fans idolized Madonna's rebellion, Whitney's vocal purity, and Cher's fierce individuality. Today in 2025, fan relationships are more interactive. Madonna connects via Instagram and TikTok, giving behind-the-scenes glimpses of her creative process. Cher is beloved on social media, especially for her unfiltered and humorous Twitter presence. Whitney's fans keep her memory alive through tribute pages, virtual fan events, and curated streaming playlists. The bond between these icons and their fans has grown deeper and more participatory. In an era where authenticity is key, their ongoing connection with fans, spanning multiple generations, shows that legends evolve with their audience, fostering loyalty and love across decades. Business and branding. Then Vest's entrepreneurial power. Now, in their early careers, business ventures were secondary to music. Madonna focused on albums and tours. Cher was a trailblazer in fashion, but operated within traditional celebrity models. Whitney prioritized her music and acting. By 2025, each is recognized as a shrewd entrepreneur. Madonna's ventures span fashion, material girl, skincare, MDNA skin, and film production. Cher's branded perfumes, fashion lines, and charitable work are thriving, Whitney's estate expertly manages her brand, from licensing deals to biopics and archival music releases. Their modern brand power exemplifies how artists evolve into multi-industry forces. They've set the template for today's stars, showing that long-term success in entertainment means building empires that reflect personal vision and values beyond the stage. Cultural influence then versus 2025 relevance. In their prime, Madonna, Whitney, and Cher shaped pop culture, from magazine covers to social debates. Madonna challenged gender and sexual norms. Whitney bridged gospel roots and pop superstardom, reshaping how Black women were represented in mainstream music. Cher defied ageism and stereotypes, becoming a model of ageless creativity. In 2025, their influence is woven into culture. Academic courses study Madonna's impact on gender and media. Whitney's voice influences nearly every pop and R&B singer today. Cher remains a fashion muse and queer icon. Younger generations cite them as foundational inspirations. Their cultural relevance is no longer about chasing trends. It's about having set the very foundation of modern pop, style, and personal empowerment. Then's promise vest today's enduring power. In the 80s and 90s, some questioned whether these stars would endure or fade with changing trends. But in 2025, their legacies are undeniable. Madonna is studied as an architect of modern pop feminism. Cher's multi-generational career inspires conversations about reinvention and longevity. Whitney's voice is immortal. Her recordings and influence continue to move millions. Their then, marked by promise, controversy, and brilliance, has become a now defined by respect, reverence, and timeless relevance. They've proven that true artistry matures, evolves, and deepens over time. As long as there is popular music, their influence will remain alive, guiding future stars and inspiring millions across generations. Madonna, Whitney Houston, and Cher remind us that true legends don't fade. They evolve, inspire, and endure. From record-breaking hits to cultural revolutions, their journeys offer timeless lessons in artistry, resilience, and reinvention. In 2025, their music, style, and influence are as powerful as ever. If you enjoyed this exploration of their incredible transformations, like this video, share your favorite then and now moments in the comments, and subscribe to Flashback Fame for more stories of the icons who continue to shape our world. Stay tuned, more legends await! Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time!